Welcome to the public involvement meeting for the Wisconsin 13 pavement replacement project in Bayfield County. As online meetings and presentations are an excellent communication format, this meeting information is being provided virtually as well as in person to involve the public in the project's decision-making process. Additional exhibits and handouts are on the project's design website. The project is being led by WIS project manager Jessica Bowker, and the WIS project supervisor is Tyler Rongstead. Short Elliott Hendrickson Inc. has been hired as the design consultant. Jared Starin is the consultant project manager, and Paul Stauffer is a project engineer from the design firm. The presentation will follow the agenda shown. We will begin by providing general project information, describing the purpose and need of the proposed project, and discussing the proposed alternatives. We will also discuss the project timeline and how to provide comments or ask questions. Your input is an important part of the process, and we look forward to hearing from you. This slide shows the limits for pavement improvements under project ID 8160-0005 in the city of Washburn. More specifically, the project will begin on the north end of the Thompson Creek Bridge on the west side of Washburn and extend 1.1 mile to the east side of Washington Avenue. Wisconsin 13 is the main route from Ashland to Bayfield through the city of Washburn. This principal arterial has an annual average daily traffic count of 7,200 vehicles. Of those, approximately 11% are trucks. Wisconsin 13 is a designated Wisconsin long truck route. The purpose of the proposed project is to address deteriorating pavement and extend the roadway's service life. Cracking has become visible in the existing pavement. The project also has secondary needs such as substandard curb ramps and sidewalks and aging underground utilities, including storm sewer, sanitary sewer, and water main. 3 alternatives were considered. The first would do nothing beyond normal maintenance such as crack filling. The second would mill and overlay Wisconsin 13 and complete spot concrete repairs, addressing the primary project need. The third would address the primary need by replacing the pavement, as well as addressing the secondary needs of replacing sidewalks, curb ramps, and underground utilities. This slide summarizes the alternatives. Alternative 1 does not address the purpose and need, as the existing pavement would continue to deteriorate even with normal maintenance, and the road would eventually lose its utility as a travel route. Alternative 2 does address the purpose and need of improving the deteriorated pavement, but it does not address the secondary needs. Alternative 3 does address the purpose and need of improving the deteriorated pavement and secondary needs of replacing the sidewalk, curb ramps, and underground utilities. Proposed improvements include replacing the existing pavement base and subbase, sidewalk, curb and gutter, curb ramps, street lights, signs, and pavement markings. In addition, 2 culvert pipes crossing Wisconsin 13 on the west end of the project will be replaced, as will underground utilities, including storm sewer, sanitary sewer, and water main. There are locations of poor ditch drainage that will also be addressed. Permanent right-of-way is anticipated to be required on the intersection corners to allow for the replacement of curb ramps. Temporary easements are expected to be needed along the entire corridor for the installation of sidewalk. The final amount of right-of-way to be purchased is not known at this time. During construction, the full closure of Wisconsin 13 is proposed. Small vehicle traffic will be detoured on local streets, most likely Omaha Street. Large truck traffic will be detoured on US 2 from County A to Wisconsin 13. Work will be performed in 2 or 3 city block segments. Project staging is planned to occur in 5 stages, with each stage taking approximately 45 calendar days. Stages will occur in order, starting at Washington Avenue and proceeding west to Thompson Creek, and might overlap, run concurrently. Here is the project's proposed schedule. Please note that the public comment period is open until October 28, 2021. WIS recognizes businesses located in or adjacent to work zones have special needs. To help them navigate construction, WIS created the In This Together program. It includes tips, tools, and resources such as worksheets on project timelines examples of what businesses have done elsewhere, and questions to ask to ensure business owners have a firm understanding of the project schedule and that temporary directional signage is in place and any detours or parking needs can be communicated to customers in a timely manner. We ask all businesses to check out the In This Together resource guide sooner rather than later and reach out to project staff as questions arise. We want to hear from you. Comments and questions regarding the proposed project can be submitted by email, phone, or mail using the comment form on the project website.